Hello everyone, my name is Chip. By the time you watch this video, cards from Modern Horizons 2 will have been released and are now legal on MTGO. And I'm sure I am currently scrambling like a mad thing trying to get cards into my cart. Refresh. Refresh. Come on. Come on. Load, 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 load. What do you mean there's none left? There was just 4. What do you mean there's none left? I put them in my cart. Come on. So that we can all watch some Modern Horizons 2 gameplay. Today's league was recorded before Modern Horizons 2 was released, so hopefully you can all still enjoy it, even though there won't be any new cards in it. Today's deck is another iteration of Lurrus Leap, a green-white deck that uses Lurrus as a companion. I'm playing this list today because with the reveal of Solitude and Imperial Recruiter being legal in Modern, I don't really see myself playing Lurrus as a companion for a while. The main engine of the deck comes from Evolutionary Leap, which is a 2-mana enchantment that for 1 green mana we can sacrifice a creature to reveal cards off the top of our deck until we reveal a creature card and put it into our hand. This is great in response to removal or if we're chump blocking, and it plays very nicely with our Lurrus because we can recur our sacked creatures. But the value train doesn't end there. To take as much advantage of Evolutionary Leap as possible, we're running 2 copies of Young Wolf, 2 copies of Strangleroot Geist, and 4 copies of Voice of Resurgence. Young Wolf and Strangleroot Geist both have Undying, so when they die they come back stronger, and when Voice of Resurgence dies, it creates an elemental token that has power equal to the number of creatures we have in play, which ideally will be a lot. The aim of the deck is to make our opponent spend cards while we generate value off our cards, and eventually grind them down to a victory. A full deck list is in the description, and while you're down there, if you enjoy this video, be sure to check that like button, and if you're new here and you like what you see, please consider subscribing and maybe checking some of my other videos out. And with that, let's get on with the gameplay. Alright, we reveal our Lurrus. Opponent's going first. This is a fine hand. Opponent leads with a Fiery Islet into a Monastery Swift Spear. Oof, it's the dreaded burn already. Or Blitz, rather. They swing in for 1, take it down to 19. Go to our turn. Another Voice of Resurgence. I'm just going to play Temple Garden tapped. Pass the turn there. Opponent plays the Spire Bluff Canal. Lava Dart. Our face. See, they would have just Lava Darted the Hexdrinker had we played it. And they swing in for 2. Take it down to 16. Another Ghost Quarter. Well, we're going to Forest and Voice of Resurgence, so the next turn we can double spell without hurting ourselves. Yep, Voice of Resurgence sticks. Pass the turn there. Wooded Foothills from our opponent. They crack it. Get themselves a mountain. Monastery Swift Spear. Vapor Snag. Yep, that hurts. Voice of Resurgence back to our hand. They swing in for 4. Take it down to 11. Go to our turn. Aether Vial. Okay. Run out Voice. Run out Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Expressive Iteration. Pumps the dudes. Such a powerful spell. They exile a Fiery Islet. Okay. And then they have the Vapor Snag. Gross. Well, we're down to 10. They swing in for 6. They Lava Dart us down to 1. Get an Aether Vial. Razorverge Thicket does not feel particularly good. Scoop it up. Spore Frog in. Kami in. Every copy of Auriok Champion in. And Run Afoul's in. Alright, so we can probably ditch the Aether Vials. Cut a Leap. Let's cut 1 Giver. 1 Noble. No, 1 Giver, 1 Young Wolf. And yeah, I'm going to trim a Thalia. Run it back like that. I know Thalia is very good in the matchup, but it just dies to everything. So yes, I'd like to play first. Yes, I will reveal my Lurrus. And yeah, I'm going to keep this hand. Let's go Razorverge into Noble Hierarch. Pass the turn there. Fiery Islet from our opponent. Pass to us. Play Plains. Run out of Voice of Resurgence. Run out of Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Opponent plays a Spire Bluff Canal. Into a Sprite Dragon. Okay. Swings in for 1. We're going to take it. Down to 19. Go to our turn. Ghost Quarter. Let's play Horizon Canopy. Run out Selfless Spirit. Go to combat. Swing in for 3. Opponent takes it down to 16. Pass the turn there. Steam Vents untapped. Opponent opts. Soulscar Mage. Swings in for 2 and casts Vapor Snag on our Giver of Runes. Okay, well, let's try and give the Selfless Spirit pro red. All right, that worked. Block the Sprite Dragon. And then I'm going to draw a card with Horizon Canopy. That's a Hexdrinker. Okay, well, let's go to combat and swing in with the Selfless Spirit for 3. And we're going to play Ghost Quarter. Run out Hexdrinker. Level it up a bunch. Very nice. Pass the turn there. Mountain from our opponent. Expressive Iteration. Okay. It's a Monastery Swift Spear. Okay. Lava Dart on the Selfless Selfless Spirit. Well, we'll sacrifice it in response to give everything indestructible. Casting the Lava Dart targeting the Voice of Resurgence. Put a -1/-1 counter on it. And they swing in. Alright, well, we'll go to blockers. Block both the ground creatures. Alright, Aether Swift Spear. We're down to 12. Path to Exile's not bad. Sure, let's play Temple Garden. Pay 2 life. Get Lurrus to hand. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. Take it. Pass the turn. They play a Spire Bluff Canal. Crack the Fiery Islet to draw. Bolts our face. Okay, down to 7. Swings in with a Sprite Dragon. Well, Run Afoul them. They sack the Sprite Dragon. It's cast Path on the Soulscar Mage. And opponent scoops it up. Okay, not bad. Run Afoul's pretty good. Think I'm going to ditch the Bayou Groff and bring back in a Young Wolf. Run it back like that. Reveal our Lurrus. Yeah, okay, we can keep. Just got to hope we can draw into some more action. Steam Vents from our opponent. Tapped. Okay, passes to us. Selfless Spirit. So let's go Razorverge Thicket, Noble Hierarch. Pass the turn there. Spire Bluff Canal into a Soulscar Mage to a Lava Dart on our Hierarch. Okay, go to our turn. That is an Auriok Champion. Sure, let's take 2 life here. Run it out. Pass the turn there. Fiery Islet. Sprite Dragon. Yep, we gain a life. All right, they swing in. We will just block. The opponent bolts our face. Take it down to 16. Down to 14. Go to our turn. Let's run out Plains. Run out Selfless Spirit. Gain a life. Pass the turn. Bloodstained Mire from our opponent. They crack it. Get themselves a mountain. Monastery Swift Spear. Gains us a life. Lava Dart. Well, we'll sacrifice Selfless Spirit. Make our Auriok indestructible. Expressive Iteration. Okay. They get a Wooded Foothills to the Exile Zone, but I'm pretty sure they played their land this turn. They cast a Monastery Swift Spear. Okay. Now I'm going to be very happy. They go to combat. Swing in for a bunch. Let's go to blocks. Block a Soulscar Mage. Run Afoul, targeting them. Okay. And then we're going to take 4. Down to 13. Now they pass to us. A Voice of Resurgence. Hello. Let's play Voice. Gain a life. Play Forest, play Deck in Stone, targeting a Swift Spear. Yes, they get to refuel a little, but I think we're okay with that. We're going to swing in for 1 here. Pass to them. They cast a Manamorphose. Vapor Snag. Targets our Voice. Okay, that's fine. When it enters, we'll gain another life. And now they crack a clue. And they drew a Wooded Foothills. They swing in for 3. Take it down to 10. Go to our turn. Another Forest. Okay, so let's play Forest. Voice of Resurgence. Gain another life. And let's get our Lurrus to hand. Opponent's cracking the clue. Let's not attack this turn. Pass. Monastery Swift Spear from our opponent. We gain another life. Up to 12. Opponent cracks the Fiery Islet to draw. Bolts our Voice of Resurgence. Okay, but it dies, so we get a token. We gain a life, and they swing in for 4. Let's go to blockers. Double block the Soulscar Mage. Yep, opponent's going to kill the token. Down to 11. Go to our turn. Path to Exile's a very good pickup. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Run out Lurrus. Gain a life. Cast a Selfless Spirit. Gain a life. Swing in for 1. Pass the turn there. They're cracking the clue to draw. That's very good for us. Play a Spire Bluff Canal that enters tapped. Okay. No attacks and passes. It's what I like to see. Calming the false hope. Okay. Let's cast a Voice of Resurgence. An opponent scoops it up. Didn't even need the Kami. Oh, that's so good. All right. I don't care what else happens this league. We beat Blitz. Very happy. Run Afoul put in a lot of work there. Damn, okay. All right, we've won the die roll. We're going to go first. We're going to reveal our Lurrus. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to keep this one. And we are a bit green light, but we have Aether Vial and we have paths. Let's play Plains into Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Opponent mulligan to 4. Okay, I guess maybe they thought we were something else. They play a Scalding Tarn and pass to us. Well, Aether Vial ticking up. Temple Garden. Let's play Temple Garden. Yes, I'll pay 2 life. I think I'm going to go for an Evolutionary Leap here. Pass the turn there. Yep, opponent cracks the Scalding Tarn, gets Sacred Foundry, tapped. Goes to their turn. Gemstone Mine. I have no idea what we're playing. Cathartic Reunion. Well, now I've got an idea. It's probably Dredge. Pass to us. Aether Vial ticking up. Forest. Pass. I suppose we could have got Lurrus to hand there. Sacred Foundry from our opponent gets back the Bloodghast. Thrilling Discovery. They gain 2 life, discard 2, and then they get to draw 3. That is an Ox of Agonis in the graveyard. Okay. Well, Aether Vial, use its ability. Voice of Resurgence into play. Let's go to our turn. Aether Vial can stay where it is. Another Forest. Well, let's play Forest. Get Lurrus to hand. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Opponent takes it down to 19. Pass the turn there. Shriekhorn from our opponent. Hits a Narcomoeba. Scalding Tarn. Cracks it. Gets a mountain. Casts a Thrilling Discovery. Does hit a Dredger this time. hits another Dredger, and hits another Dredger. Okay, getting back a bunch of Narcomoebas and a Prized Amalgam. Swinging in for 2. We're going to leap now, the Voice of Resurgence, get ourselves a token, get ourselves a Hexdrinker to hand. Okay, was hoping for a 2-drop. Do I block this turn? I do not. Yep, back comes Prized Amalgam. They pass to us. Aether Vial, ticking up to 3. Strangleroot Geist. Let's play Plains. Aether Vial, Lurrus into play, cast our Voice, cast a Hexdrinker, go to combat, swing in for 4. They take it down to 16, pass the turn there. Oh, they dredge and hit a Creeping Chill. Yep, it's going to hurt. Down to 13. Shriek Horn, mills nothing too bad. Now they're swinging in. Let's use Leap on the Voice, get ourselves another 4/4, and a Young Wolf. Okay, go to blocks. Let's block the Bloodghast, path the Prized Amalgam, take it down to 9. Opponent spends the Gemstone Mine to life from the loam back some lands. Is it Conflagrate? Yeesh. Gonna wipe our board with the Conflagrate, I reckon. Okay, passes to us. Aether Vial, staying where it is. Thalia. They are on 19 life, we are on 9. Let's run out Strangleroot Geist. Let's leap it. Get a Thalia to hand. Guess we run out Thalia. Go to combat, swing in for 2. 3. Opponent takes it down to 16. We pass the turn there. Opponent Shriek Horns in their upkeep. Dredges. Doesn't hit anything. Okay. Now, unfortunately, they've got a lot of Dredges. And they've got an Ox of Avernus. They've got 2 Ox of Avernus. So we could just be dead here, unfortunately. Yep. They swing in for 4. Nothing we can do about that. Down to 5. Go to our turn. Aether Vial can stay where it is. Do we want to leap Thalia before anything else? No, I don't think we do. Voice of Resurgence. Okay. Young Wolf. Voice of Resurgence. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. Opponent takes it down to 11. Pass the turn there. Opponent dredges. Goes to combat. Swings in for 3. Okay. They're getting the Ox. And then I believe there's 2 Creeping Chills left in the deck. So the chances of them killing us here are very, very high. All right, Prized Amalgam's going to be coming back. 2 Creeping Chills. Dead. All right. What a fun card Creeping Chill is. All right, well, against this, let's bring in some Auriok Champions. The Remorseful Clerics. And yeah, let's go for Kami and Spore Frog. Let's go down to 1 Thalia. Cart the Selfless Spirits. Trim the Aether Vials down to 1. Cut a Giver of Runes. Run it back like that. Yes, I would like to play first. Yes, I will reveal my Lurrus. Okay, we'll keep. Let's go Temple Garden. We will pay 2 life, and we'll run out of Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Blood Crypt, untapped. Shriek Horn. Shriek Horn mills, 2 Dredges. That's a heck of a turn. Passes to us. Yeah, okay. So we'll play Forest into Strangleroot Geist. Go to combat and swing in for 3. Take it down to 15. Pass the turn there. Shriek Horn. Hits a Creep and Chill, undoes all our attacking for the turn. I mean, the fact that it does both just frustrates me. They play Forgotten Caves tapped after dredging, and then they just pass the turn there. Okay, it's an Evolutionary Leap. Let's go Plains, Evolutionary Leap, sack the Strangleroot Geist. It comes back. Get a Hexdrinker to hand. Hello. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. Take it down to 14. Pass the turn there. Shriek Horn. Mills another Dredger. They dredge a Conflagrate. Okay. Conflagrate's a sorcery. Good to know. Conflagrate, board wipe and hit our face. Okay. We're down to 12. And then they pass to us. Declaration in Stone. Okay, that could come in handy later. So what if this turn we just went Gavony, Hexdrinker, run out the Voice of Resurgence, put 1 counter on the Hexdrinker, pass the turn there. Opponent gets back an Ox of Avernus. They're dredging. Hits a Creeping Chill. Okay. Passes to us. Let's play Horizon Canopy. Counter. Deck in Stone on the Ox. Swing in for 6. Pass the turn there. Narcomoeba. That's going to bring back all the Prized Amalgams. Sure is a shame that we had to use that deck in Stone there. Okay, they go to the end step. They get a bajillion Prized Amalgam triggers. I think the correct thing to do here is sack the Voice of Resurgence. Get another Hexdrinker. That's good. Razorverge Thicket. Let's crack the Horizon Canopy to draw. Another land. We're only running 20 of these as well. And yet we are drawing them all. But a Forest is still helpful. Play a Forest into a Hexdrinker. Get Lurrus to hand. So we're going to take 5 next turn if we attack. And they have Conflagrate. They just need to draw a card and they can hit us. So we can't attack. No attacks this turn. Opponent cracks the clue to draw. Now if they draw for turn, they could wipe our board with the Conflagrate and kill us. Okay, they're going to combat. They have 6 cards in hand though, so I guess we're dead anyway. None of this mattered. None of your choices matter. By the way, there's 3 Creeping Chills in the graveyard, in the deck, so either way they were going to win. Disappointing. Alright, scoop it up. Alright, reveal our Lurrus. This one's a mulligan. I think this one's a keep. Put back a Temple Garden. Opponent plays a Wooded Foothills. Cracks it immediately. Stomping Ground. Untapped. Another Dredge match. Okay. Passes to us. Hexdrinker. Sure, let's play Temple Garden. We will pay 2 life this turn and run out of Hexdrinker. Opponent mills in response. Hits Creeping Chill. Look at that. Passes to us. They dredge. They don't really hit anything. Get another Dredger in the bin with their Shriekhorn. Stomping Ground. Casts a Cathartic Reunion. Yeesh. Hits a lot of dredges. And another Creeping Chill. I'm noticing a theme. Yep, gets back the 2 Narcomoebas. We're down to 12, and prized amalgams come back. Razorverge Thicket, alright. Play that. Run out Strangleroot Geist. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Opponent takes it. Pass the turn there. Opponent hits another Creeping Chill off a Dredge, so now we're down to 9. Casting an Ox of Agonis from graveyard. Yep, it's going to bring back the other prized amalgams, and they're going to dredge a bunch. Are we dead? They hit another Ox, another Narcomoeba, and a Creeping Chill. Yep. Scoop it up. All right. Remorseful Clerics in. Spore Frog and Kami in. And Auriok Champions come on in. Go down Thalia. Let's go down to 1 Vial. Cut a Giver. Cut a Selfless. Let's bring in Teeg over the last Selfless, I reckon. Yes, I would like to play first. Yes, I will reveal my Lurrus. Leaning heavy on the Aether Vial here. It's mulligan. Let's keep this one. Let's put back Path. Razorverge Thicket into Young Wolf. Pass the turn there. Sacred Foundry, untapped, into a Shriekhorn. They pass to us. Ghost Quarter's good, so Plains, go to combat, swing in for 1. They take it. Gonna cast the Bayou Groff, sacrificing our Young Wolf. Opponent dredges in response, or opponent Shriekhorns in response, hits a Cathartic Reunion and a Thrilling Discovery. Glad they're gone. They Shriekhorn again. They hit a Creeping Chill. Okay. Ox of Agonis in the graveyard. Casts a Conflagrate for nothing. Okay. Passes to us. So Conflagrate requires double red. They missed a land drop, so Ghost Quarter. Go to combat. Swing in for 7. Set a stop in their upkeep. Go to our turn. Hit their land with our Sacred Foundry. They Shriekhorn in response. Sacred Foundry goes away. They get a mountain. Alright. They get a Bloodstained Mire. Okay. Crack it. Get themselves a Stomping Ground. They are down to 10. Life from the Loam. Okay, well, Ghost Quarter feels a bit silly now. Pass it there. Auriok Champion. Okay, well, let's go to combat. Swing in for 7. Opponent takes it down to 3. Run out Auriok Champion. Pass the turn there. Opponent dredges 6 cards in hand. So yes, they can wipe our board of our Young Wolf and our Groff, but then we still have an Auriok Champion that can start swinging in. Wipes the green things off our board. Passes to us. Land is good. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 1. Opponent takes it down to 2. Run out a Hexdrinker. Gain a life. Let's just put 2 counters on it. Pass it there. Can you get out of this opponent? They dredge. They get themselves a Narcomoeba. We will gain a life. Escapes the Ox of Agonis. We will gain a life. Hit a Narcomoeba. Prized Amalgam. Alright, couple of Narcomoebas. Couple of Prized Amalgams. Prized Amalgams come back. We're gaining a whole bunch of life. Play the Plains. Level up the Hexdrinker. Path the Ox. Opponent's out of basics, good to know. Swing in for 4. Opponent blocks with a Narcomoeba. Let's just put 1 more level counter on the Hexdrinker. Pass it there. Basically, we're just threatening that we will be killing you next turn, unless you can do something about it. Alright, they've got 4 cards in hand. Swinging in with the prized amalgams. Alright, well, we will block 1. Happy to take 3. If they spend their whole turn conflagrating this Hexdrinker, I'll take that as a win. Yep, they kill the Hexdrinker. Go to our turn. Strangleroot Geist. I mean, yeah, they really hate that, don't they? Strangleroot Geist comes down. We gain a life. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Opponent blocks with an Narcomoeba. Strangleroot undies, comes back. We gain another life. Pass it there. Ooh, opponent dredges into the Creeping Chill. Certainly buys them some time. Swings in. All right, well, let's just block with the champion on a prized amalgam. Take it down to 15. Go to our turn. Ghost Quarter. Well, let's play it. Blow up your stomping ground. Get our Lurrus to hand. Go to combat. Swing in for 3. No blocks from our opponent. Down to 2. Pass the turn there. Opponent hits another creeping chill. Back up to 5. We're down to 12. Swings in with everything. Well, Auriok Champion will block a prized amalgam. And I'm going to path the other prized amalgam. And opponent scoops it up. Very good. All right, we were able to just burn him out of resources there. Let's bring back in the Selfless Spirits and go down the Giver of Runes, maybe? And let's bring in a Thalia over 1 Evolutionary Leap. Yeah, run it back like that. Reveal our Lurrus. Sure. Keep. Wooded Foothills from our opponent. And they pass to us. Hexdrinker. Let's play Razorverge Thicket. Run out a Hexdrinker. Pass the turn there. Crack the Wooded Foothills. Get a Stomping Ground. Tapped. And they pass to us. And pass to them, sorry. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Thrilling Discovery. They do hit a Dredger. They hit a Creeping Chill. Yep. And they pass to us. Young Wolf. Okay, well that certainly makes the Bayou Groff turn something I'm more looking forward to. But this turn we're just going to play an Auriok Champion. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it down to 10. Pass the turn. They cast another Thrilling Discovery. Hit another Dredger. Here come the Narcomoebas. Well, we're going to gain some life. Up to 17. Gemstone Mine. Into a Shriekhorn. They pass to us. Voice of Resurgence. All right, well, we've got a Ghost Quarter. Well, let's just put a level counter on the Hexdrinker. Run out another Auriok Champion. Pass the turn there. Opponent Shriekhorns. Yep. They mill a bunch. I think we might actually be able to just gain enough that they can't really kill us all that effectively. All right, Creeping Chills is down to 15. They're up to 25. Ox of Agonis. We're going to gain 2 life. They dredge a whole bunch. More Narcomoebas. And 2 more Creeping Chills. Yeesh, it's definitely getting close. Well, we gained 2 more life. Back up to 16. Creeping Chill hits us down to 13. Narcomoeba comes in. Go back up to 15. They swing in for 2. Take it down to 13. In the end step, their prized amalgams will come back. We'll gain another 2. And then we'll gain another 2 off the other one. Back up to 17. Go to our turn. Well, you're a bit late. All right. Let's run out a Young Wolf. Gain 2 life. Let's run out a Remorseful Cleric. Gain 2 more life. Pass the turn there. We're at 21. Our opponent's mostly out of resources. Resources? Opponent conflagrates. Okay, well, we're just going to sacrifice our Remorseful Cleric to exile your graveyard. Sure. You killed our Hexdrinker. Swing in for a bunch. Let's block an Ox. Block a prized amalgam. We'll let 1 prized amalgam through. Down to 14. Go to our turn. It is a land, but unfortunately it doesn't enter. Oh, it can. Okay. Auriok Champion. Gain 2 life. Swing in with a Young Wolf. Opponent Shriekhorns. Into nothing. Ghost Quarter our Razorverge Thicket. Let's get a green source. Play a Razorverge Thicket. Cast our Bayou Groff with the additional cost of sacrifice a creature. All right, Bayou Groff comes down. Undying, we gain 3 more life. Bayou Groff comes down. And we're going to gain 3 more life. We're up to 22. Pass the turn. Opponent's just casting a Stinkweed Imp. Yep, sure. We'll gain even more life. They swing in for 4 in the air. Okay, take it down to 21. Go to our turn. Path to Exile. Sure, let's cast a Voice of Resurgence. Pass the turn there. Opponent goes to combat. Swings in for 5 in the air. Okay, take it down to 19. Go to our turn. Ghost Quarter. Let's play it. Let's just get a Lurrus to hand. Swing in with a Voice of Resurgence, hey? Take 2, down to 28. Pass the turn. They swing in for 5. We're going to take it. Down to 14. They pass to us. Another Ghost Quarter. Love it. Let's run out Lurrus. Gain a bunch of life. Cast a Hexdrinker. Gain a bunch more life. Let's go to combat. Let's swing in with a Young Wolf and a Voice of Resurgence. No blocks from our opponent. Down to 24. Conflagrate for 0. Okay. They're going to conflagrate to kill the Lurrus. They could have done that with mana. Yep, they kill Lurrus, they kill Hexdrinker. They swing in for 5 in the air. Okay, we'll take it down to 15. Go to our turn. Razorverge Thicket, not bad, not great. Let's go to combat. Swing in with Voice. Take it down to 22. Let's take him off green. Oh, well, let's just take him off lands then. Pass it there. Okay, opponent swings in for 5. We're going to take it. Down to 10. Go to our turn. Another land. Okay, this is not what we want. We want creatures. Let's go to combat. Let's swing in with Groff and Voice. Yep, block him with an Ox. Yeah, let's path the Ox. Pass it there. All right, creature this turn, please. All right, we're going to take it down to 5. Come on, creature. It's a voice. Go up to 7. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 5. Opponent takes it down to 15. Pass the turn. An Evolutionary Leap would be very helpful right about now. Okay, they swing in for 5 again. Take it down to 3. Go to our turn. Gaddock Teeg. Okay, so let's do some maths here. Okay, let's go to combat. Swing in like this. Opponent takes 7. They're out of creeping chills. Okay, so then we will play Gaddock Teeg. We're going to gain 3 life up to 6. Okay. They hit us down to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we've won. Have we just won? So they'll block Bayou Groff and they'll block, say, Gaddock Teeg. So then they're taking 7 damage off the table. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's run out Selfless Spirit. Let's go to combat and hope my maths is correct. Yes! All right, we got there. Very nice. All right, we've won the die roll. We're going to go first. Reveal our Lurrus. Sure, we can keep this. It's going to hurt a bit, but we can keep this. Let's play Horizon Canopy, run out Young Wolf, pass the turn there. Wooded Foothills from our opponent. They crack it, get themselves a forest. Arbor Elf. Okay, so a Ponza deck. Pass to us. Thalia's pretty good. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 1. Opponent takes it down to 18. Gavony Township. Let's run out Thalia. Pass it there. Stomping Ground from our opponent. Untapped. Yep. 2 mana Utopia Sprawl on a forest. Naming red. Untap the forest. Bolt on the Thalia. Okay. Does not like Thalia. Passes to us. Well, deck in stone. I think we're going to Strangleroot Geist first. Go to combat. Swing in for 3. Take it down to 13. Pass the turn there. Forest. Chandra. Torch of Defiance. Okay. Adds mana. Untaps the forest. Bloodbraid Elf. Cascades into Pillage. Okay. Blows up the Gavony Township. That's fine. No attacks. Passes to us. Aether Vial. Let's just go Geist. Go to combat. Throw everything at Chandra. And if they want to block a Young Wolf and let us get it back, that's fine. They do block a Young Wolf. Chandra goes down to 1 and Young Wolf returns. We will pass the turn there. Chandra gets a Blood Moon. Well, this game certainly changed. Suppose given we're not running Lurrus, it couldn't hurt to run fetches, could it? Not Lurrus, Arbiter. All right. They pass to us. Well, we've got a lovely Aether Vial we can play, and then we're going to go to combat, and we're just going to get that Chandra off the table. Sure, our opponent blocks both our Undying Strangleroot Geists and stomps the Young Wolf. Okay, Chandra lives. Our board comes back though, and they are down to 1 card in hand with a Bone Crusher to the side. All right, Bone Crusher Giant comes down. Chandra adds mana for a pillage on the Aether Vial. Yeah, that's fair. They pass to us. Well, hello. Let's go to combat. Let's throw both at Chandra. They will trade, and they bolt the other one to save the Chandra. Okay, let's run out an Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Seasoned Pyromancer. Last card in their hand was Seasoned Pyromancer. Nice. They get 2 fresh cards. They play a mountain, tick up Chandra, Clothis that they can't cast. They can cast. Oh no, they can cast it. Oh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Why did I not bring fetch lands? Should have packed fetch lands. All right, Aether Vial is ticking up though. Path, okay. It hits us down to 12, down to 6, down to 4. We're dead. Nothing we draw next turn matters. Okay. Well, against this, let's bring in Teeg. This is definitely a Qasali matchup. Spore Frogs could be good with the Kami. 6 cuts. Bayou Groff is one of them. I think Young Wolf is the other. Yeah, I took out Arbiter as an afterthought. I'm like, oh, actually, let's take out Arbiter and change some numbers around. And I didn't put fetch lands in the deck. Yeah, these Razorverge Thickets and Temple Gardens could be a lot of 4 Windswept Heaths. That'd be absolutely free. Silly me. Let's cut 1 leap. Do we cut all the leaps? No, we don't. And then we'll cut 2 Strangleroot Geist. Run it back like that. Yes, I would like to play first. Yes, I will reveal my Lurrus. Yeah, we'll keep Razorverge Thicket into Noble Hierarch. Pass the turn there. Forest from our opponent to an Arbor Elf. Passes to us. Strangleroot Geist. Let's play Horizon Canopy, Noble Hierarch. Strangleroot Geist, go to combat, swing in for 4. They take it down to 16, pass the turn there. Windswept Heath, they crack it. Just get a forest, interesting. Utopia Sprawl on the tapped forest, okay. They only need 3 mana, name's red. Untaps that forest. Clothis, okay, passes to us. Another Noble Hierarch's very fun. Let's play a Noble Hierarch, run out Evolutionary Leap, sack the Strangleroot Geist, comes back with Undying. Voice of Resurgence, that's a good one. Go to combat, swing in for 6. Opponent takes it down to 9, pass the turn there. Clothis eats the Windswept Heath. So they have 6 mana this turn. They're bolting a Noble Hierarch. Okay, they could have bolted the Geist and it wouldn't have come back. And a Tireless Tracker. Okay, plays a Windswept Heath, gets themselves a clue, cracks the Windswept Heath, gets themselves a Stomping Ground, untapped. They are down to 6. Untaps their forest with the Utopia Sprawl for a Seasoned Pyromancer to discard 1 and draw. Discards a Pillage. That makes a Clothis a creature. And they pass. Well, I think we have enough mana that we can just do everything. So, Forest, Voice of Resurgence, Giver of Runes, Kami, pass the turn there. No attacks this turn. They have to deal with the Giver of Runes. Yep, they're going to eat our Noble Hierarch. Down to 15. Play a Verdant Catacombs. Chandra. Yep, that definitely deals with the Giver of Runes. That is absolutely what they're going to do. So we're going to... Yep, we'll sack it to get another creature. Pridemage. Okay, that is certainly a good one. They untap their Utopia Sprawl. Crack their Verdant Catacombs down to 7. Get another clue. Pillage on the Horizon Canopy. Okay, passes it there. So we do hit a land. So they've got 9 devotion to red and green, and we need it to be less than 7. Let's go plains. Let's get Lurrus to hand. I think we pass it there. Yep, they eat our Giver of Runes. Hits another pillage. Casts an Razorverge Thicket. Well, we'll add green. Get a Stomping Ground untapped. Gets themselves another clue. We'll just let the mana go. So do they. All right, well, we're going to leap the voice this turn. Get ourselves a big old elemental into another voice. Okay. Then we can play plains, cast voice, cast Qasali Pridemage, pass the turn there. Yep, opponent cracks a clue. They're digging for answers. We've got answers too. Yep, they're going to eat the Voice of Resurgence. Back up to 9. Tireless Tracker gets them another clue. Chandra reveals a Wooded Foothills. Elder Gargaroth, another fantastic blocker for them. No attacks and they pass to us. Let's leap the voice. Another Qasali. Selfless Spirit. Hello. Let's run out Selfless Spirit. So if they block, can we kill something to get rid of that? No. Okay. Let's just run out Lurrus then. Go to combat. Just swing both at them. Yep, they block with a token and with Clothis, I imagine. Sounds good. Pass it there. Kraken Windswept Heath for another clue. Kraken clues to draw cards. This is going to be one heck of a turn. Yep, they gain 2. Maybe playing Qasali was greedy there. Although we played Selfless, didn't we? So Qasali was the turn before. Yeah, Lurrus certainly would have been helpful. They bolt our face. Do they just have another bolt? Huh. Cool. Well, that was disappointing. Yeah, unfortunately our creatures don't have trample. We couldn't get in there, so get taken down by Ponza. All right, final round. Let's reveal our Lurrus. Ooh, it leans pretty heavy on the old vial, doesn't it? But we're going to keep. Opponent plays an Inspiring Vantage into a Goblin Guide. Okay, so just straight up burn. They swing in for 2, and we'll take it. Hexdrinker on top. Okay, down to 18. Let's go Horizon Canopy, lose a life, Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Opponent plays another Inspiring Vantage into a Swift Spear, into a Lava Spike on our face. Okay, so we're going down to 10 this turn. Path to Exile on top. Okay, well, at least we can deal with the creatures. It's actually just the burn we're struggling with here. Aether Vial ticking up. Draw a Path to Exile. Pass the turn. This is going to be a defensive Hexdrinker. Wooded Foothills from our opponent. Goes to combat. Let's see what's revealed. Evolutionary Leap. Okay, so we're not drawing the land for a long time. Let's go for Aether Vial. Hexdrinker. Does that eat a burn spell? Helix. Searing Blaze. Okay. Well, we're going to lose a life. Down to 6. Get rid of the Swift Spear. Give our opponent a land. Go down to 4. Go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Pass it there. I will be incredibly surprised if we can survive next turn. Fiery Islet. Swing in for 2. Let's see what's revealed. Plains. Okay. Activate Aether Vial. Strangleroot Geist, which has Undying, so even if they kill it, we can still block. They draw a card. All right, we will block the Goblin Guide with the Strangleroot Geist. Geist comes back. There's a Boros Charm. I don't know why burn players are obsessed with going, haha. Seems to be a running theme. Okay, Auriok Champion's in, Kami's in. Let's bring in the Qasalis, I reckon. Let's cut the leaps way too slow. Cut the young wolves. Go down to 1 Aether Vial and cut a Voice of Resurgence. Run it back like that. I like to play first? Yes, I would. Let's reveal our Lurrus. Let's keep this hand. Let's play Temple Garden untapped and run out a Hexdrinker. Pass it there. Mountain from our opponent into a Monastery Swiftspear. Does attack. Let's block. Their creatures are more valuable than ours. Yep, goes away. Go to our turn. Giver of Runes. Okay. Razorverge Thicket. Let's try for an Auriok Champion. Pass it there. Now they're red-white, so they can easily have Path here. Wooded Foothills. They crack it. Get themselves a mountain. Monastery Swiftspear. Gain a life. Goblin Guide. Gain a life. Swing in. Look at our top card. We get a land. Very nice. Go to blockers. Block the Goblin Guide. Down to 19. Go to our turn. Forest. Okay. Let's play Forest. Thalia. Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Searing Blaze. Targeting Thalia. Okay. Ready to swing in. Top card is Deck in Stone. Okay. Well, go to blockers. Block the Swiftspear. Go to our turn. Let's play Temple Garden tapped. Let's just get Lurrus to hand. Pass the turn there. Wooded Foothills from our opponent. Lava spikes our face. Okay. Down to 13. Combat swings in. Do we get a land? We do. So the question is, do we block? So if we don't block, we take 4, we go down to 9. If they have 2 instants, okay, I am going to block with the Auriok Champion. Maybe they have a Skull Crack. We can get the Auriok Champion back with Lurrus. All right, go down to 11. Pass to us. Path to Exile. Now that's a good one. Play it. Let's run out Lurrus. Okay, opponent's Skull Cracking now. Let's just get Hexdrinker. Pass it there. Inspiring Vantage tapped. No attacks. Passes to us. Thalia. Let's cast Thalia from grave. Opponent's Skull Cracking now. Razorverge Thicket. Let's pass the turn. No attacks. And level up the Hexdrinker once. Pass it there. No attacks from our opponent. They pass back to us. Very nice. Noble Hierarch. Gain a life. Let's put some counters on the Hexdrinker. Go to combat. Swing in for 9. No blocks from our opponent. We go up to 9. Well, let's pass the turn there. Goblin Guide from our opponent. We gain a life. Back up to 10. Opponent goes attacking. Reveals our top card. Noble Hierarch. Cool. Go to blocks. Block with Auriok Champion. Block with Noble Hierarch. We go down to 8. Pass to us. And they scoop it up. All right. Anything else that's helpful here? Let's bring in a Young Wolf over a Strangleroot Geist. And another Young Wolf over Voice of Resurgence. Run it back like that, just so we have more 1-drops on the play. All right, we will reveal our Lurrus. I'd say this one's a pretty safe mulligan. This one's a pretty good keep. Let's put back Horizon Canopy. Sunbaked Canyon from our opponent. Into a Goblin Guide. Land off the top, please. Razorverge Thicket. Very nice. Another Deck in Stone. Just go Razorverge Thicket. Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Sunbaked Canyon from our opponent. Monastery Swiftspear. Voice of Resurgence on top. Good to know. Hit us down to 15. Okay. Counter on our Aether Vial. Temple Garden. We will pay 2 life. Gonna cast an Auriok Champion. Now they're probably gonna have the path for it. But then we have Young Wolf. A good puppy. Pass the turn there. They didn't have the path. Wooded Foothills. Go to combat and they swing in for 3. What's Goblin Guide revealing? Strangleroot Geist. Okay. Well, let's activate Aether Vial. Are they going to kill the Auriok Champion now? No. Okay. Young Wolf comes in. Life gain on the stack. Gonna gain a life. Okay. Gonna block a Swiftspear here. Just take 2. Down to 12. Young Wolf undies. Comes back. We're gonna gain another life. Gonna cast a Searing Blaze on the Young Wolf. Okay. Hits us down to 10. Go to our turn. Aether Vial is ticking up. Let's play Forest. Run out Strangleroot Geist. Gain a life. Aether Vial. Voice of Resurgence. Gain a life. Pass the turn there. Crack the Wooded Foothills. Get a Sacred Foundry. tapped. They play a mountain, cracking a Sunbaked Canyon to draw, desperately digging for their paths. Lightning Helix on our face. Goes to combat. Do they attack? Probably not. Nope. Passes to us. Let's tick up the Aether Vial. We did draw the land. That's good. Well, play the Horizon Canopy. Lurrus to hand. Activate Aether Vial. Lurrus into play. Gain a life. Pay a life to get a young wolf back. Break even on that one. Go to combat. And yeah, I'm just going to swing in with Strangleroot Geist here. Take it down to 15. Pass the turn there. Lightning Bolt on the Lurrus. Okay, so Lurrus, when it came in, gained as a life, and now it's eating a bolt, so it's gained as 4 life. So that's fine. It's as if it got an attack in. Eidolon of the Great Revel. Yep, well, we'll gain a life. Opponent goes to combat. Any attacks? No attacks. Okay, go to our turn. Aether Vial can stay where it is. Pridemage. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 4. No blocks from our opponent. Let's cast a Qasali. Yes, we're going to get burned from the Eidolon for 1, but then we can choose if it lives or not. Pass the turn there. Ooh, they're cracking the Sunbaked Canyon to draw. Plays an Inspiring Vantage. No attacks and passes. Let's crack our own Horizon Canopy to draw. Another Auriok Champion. I like it. Aether Vial, staying where it is. Play a Forest. Run out Auriok Champion. Okay, we're on 9. Swing in for 4. Yep, opponent takes it down to 6. Pass the turn there. Still anyone's game. 3 bolts kills us. Kills them first, though, with the Eidolon. Okay. They play a Wooded Foothills. And they scoop it up. Can't beat the double Auriok Champion. There we go. Good game. Alrighty. Green-white Lurrus Leap. How'd we do? We went 3-2, so we went positive. That's very good. I love the Undying shenanigans with Evolutionary Leap, but I think maybe it's just too slow. We weren't running the Arbiters this time around, so we really should have taken out at least 2 Temple Garden and 2 Razorverge Thicket, swapped them for fetch lands. That probably would have given us a better matchup against Ponza, which we lost, unfortunately. They burned us out. Frustrating. Kami and Spore Frog, we didn't get to see do a lot. Kami definitely stopped the Ponza opponent being able to attack in all the time, but then they burned us out anyway, so didn't miss not having Arbiter. Also didn't verse Tron, so maybe that's why we didn't miss having Arbiter. I love having the Selfless Spirits as well as the Giver of Runes. That feels really good. Hexdrinker is a house that can just win games. Lurrus is fantastic, even in the sideboard. The one of Bayou Groff certainly came in handy. Dredge matchups. Yeah, maybe we do need some different graveyard hate over Remorseful Cleric. We lost one Dredge matchup, we won the other one. Creep and chill, man. It's not a healthy card. But look, overall the deck is very fun. The reason I'm playing it is because Modern Horizons 2 is coming out, and we're getting a lot of toys that don't let us play Lurrus in our green-white style decks. So I wanted to play this as kind of a last hurrah. So that's why we played it today. Run Afoul. Now, I read that Run Afoul is some tech that people are using for your prowess matchups, for your Through the Breach matchups. That was impressive. That was a great card. Just having it, being able to hold it and go, boop, kill your bird, fantastic. But look, let me know what you think. I mean, does Modern Horizons make this deck useless, or does it make it better? Because it's definitely not tier 1, but there's definitely something here. So feel free to let me know. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, have fun.